This is content intended for adults, not for puppies. We're back to more Otter Tale. I had to take a break for a while because of, like, holiday stuff and whatnot. Busy with holiday stuff. Definitely not any other reasons, mostly just holiday stuff. But now we're back to Otter Tale. Last time on Otter Tale, a bunch of hecked up stuff happened, right? we saw into Owen's tragic backstory and what happened between him and Andrew and the hyenas and what happened to his hands. We actually saw like the intro of the game again, which was pretty trippy. And actually thinking about it, the intro of the game, like once Owen woke up from his like recurring nightmare, he fell back like out of his bed, and that's what's happening again here. But now Ollie's here, right? Now Ollie's here. So I guess today's the fishing trip. Apparently, according to what Owen's saying, today's the fishing trip. So maybe you'll be a bit more lighthearted than what happened last time. Yeah, but this is one of the this is like a close to final update. This is like close to one of the final scenes in Otter Tale. So I don't know, it's pretty cool. Right. It's interesting finally getting to see what happened. But let's see what happened today. Today is the fishing trip, isn't it? And the hyena is joining us for it. Right. I need to grab something. I flip my body around and sit up on the floor. Then I pull my suitcase from underneath the bed. Huh? What are you looking for? I just remembered something. I unzip the suitcase and start digging through the pockets. I glance up for a moment and see Ollie tying his hair back. Since we're having a hyena on this fishing trip, I need... There it is. What's that? Is that the stone? It's otter stone. Helps calm me down. I blow into it and try to forget that dream. Yeah, still works. Huh, that feels weird. Only otters are able to hear it, but Andrew could too. Is he part otter? Maybe he's adopted, so he doesn't know for sure either. That'd be so silly. That'd be so silly if Andrew's actually part otter. I notice Ollie is examining the rock in my hand intently. I've never seen that kind of rock around here. They're all over Lakeland. In ancient times, otter tribes used them as currency. Others use them as fetishes. What are you talking about? A what? I mean a talisman, a magic talisman. Do those mean the same thing? I didn't know those meant the same thing. Oh. Almost forgot the other definition of that word. In ancient lupus, otters used the rocks as symbols of social status. Ancient lupus? What are you talking about? I know otter bathhouses kept that tradition, even ones that aren't from those times. But I think that place is still a sore spot for Ollie. Not like it's a place I'd want to go with him anyway. Oh, I see. Sea otters do the same thing with shells, but then river otters took over the islands since they're always in, well, the ocean. I wonder if Marlowe has a shell or rock on him. Then again, I've seen him walk around naked before and there was nothing on him. I hold that thought as I zip up the suitcase and push it back under the bed. About today, though, did you rent a boat or something like that? Nah, they're always sailed out on the weekend. But I work for the fishing guild, so I can borrow a boat from them. Ollie grabs his phone from the side table and starts dialing a number. Oh, hey, boss. Mi spare boat ka para sa akin? I almost forgot the river tongue in this. It's been a while since I've, read Otter Tale. Ooh. Tanong ako nun isand ara. Huh? Ano? Shit, fine. Kalayangan kong mag-isip. Ollie ends the call rather loudly. Boss is out hunting for some legendary spear tuna That means all the boats are out today. Oh. Damn, what are we gonna do now? I guess try to find some boats to rent? We start browsing our phones for available boat rides. As Ollie said, they're all sold out today. My web browser starts drifting to my art sites while figuring out options. I pause on the drawing of a naked otter. Wait. Oh, because... Is it because Marlo has a boat? I don't know. An idea pops into my mind. I think I know someone with a boat we can borrow. Really? Who? Well, as a delivery boy, I know a few guys who can do a favor for a large pizza. Ollie's excitement turns to worry as he facepalms. Oh no, you don't mean... I like the hard cut. This is a bad idea, Kuya. Shush, you need to talk to Marlo anyway. Or else you guys will be fighting forever. We're walking along the docks to the boats, 2 pizza boxes in hand. Nanami is trailing behind us on his phone. His hyena friend told us he was going to be a bit late. My heart's been racing at the thought of seeing a hyena again during our entire walk here. So what toppings did you get? Regular pepperoni and salmon in the other. Boss gave these to me for free. I left out the lewd gestures he made, assuming what I was getting the pizzas for. Ooh, nice. We step onto Marlo's boat. I texted him earlier that he should really wear pants this time around. Immediately, we hear the sounds of rapid steps, and what was probably clothes being dragged across the ground. A stifled moan can be heard through the door before it cracks open. Marlo's head peeks around. Oi, Owen, I didn't order any pizza. We have to do this roleplay correctly. He smirks. Come on, Marlo. I roll my eyes. Heh, I know why you're here today. I don't mind having some bonding time with you and your fox friend. Oh, I'm down. Is your ass as big as... Ollie clamps Nanami's muzzle shut and just glares at Marlo silently. Gotta try to break the ice. Can we put these pizzas somewhere inside? They're plenty hot on my hands now. Yeah, sure, I got a table in here. He finally opens the door fully and he's wearing a jockstrap with a pair of pants on the floor. Sorry, Owen, best I can do. Laundry day. He's looking down at me with that same smirk. I just sigh and shove the pizzas into his hands. These boxes were starting to cook my fingers. And this is Saru. Hey guys, Rick let me out early. I'm not too late, am I? I freeze. Hey, you're right on time, Saru. ... Gotta turn around, gotta say hello. I can do this, I can. Oh, poor Owen. I know, he did like a hyena laugh. Why is he in the jockstrap? That laugh. Oh no, poor Owen. I can't really do a squeak, that was my best squeak. ... What happened? Do we have a plan for any of this? No. You guys never told me anything about this Owen Otter, other than he's afraid of hyenas. Sip. I rest my arms on the railing and stare into the sea. Damn it, I was so focused on Marlo that I didn't even think about Kuya and what we were actually doing this for. Now this is Ollie's Otter Tale. Owen's gone. Owen's gone for a second. This is now Ollie's Otter Tale. Okay. He did say he could hide in the cabin if it was too intense. What to do? Kid needs me to keep him safe. You guys brought pizza, right? What? I think we're doing this trip for Owen so we can get used to hyenas again. But we need to do this slowly. Can you and Nanami just hang out on the aft of the boat? What's the aft? I point to the back of the asshole's boat. The back. Then I can get Kuya out, and you two can slowly get closer, maybe? It's like introducing pets to each other. Bouquet? What is bouquet? Sarugo's bouquet? Bouquet. The hyena exclaims. A little less of that, and he might just jump out of the boat. He can't swim. What kind of otter can't swim? Right, I'll be good. Where are the fishing rods? I got 2 inside. One of them is mine. I brought one as well. That's 3 rods for 5 people. I don't really need to fish right now. I do it all the time already. I'll just watch over Kuya. Yeah, same. Right, I guess that's good enough then. I take a deep breath and face Marlowe. I'll try not to be me for a day, Marlowe. This is for Kuya's sake. He returns with that damn smile. But it's different than the one I remember. Ooh. The fox and hyena walk away, nudging each other and chuckling. Marlowe balances the pizza on the mooring. Kuya, are you in there? No response. I turn the knob. He didn't lock it, at least. The hatch opens and I head in. Oh, it's cozy in here. Wonder what this art on the wall is. Wonder what this art is, too. I wonder what both arts on the wall is. I like his gay little Christmas lights. ... Marlowe's cabin looks just like how I remember it. One room. The living space has everything you need to sail for long voyages. A galley, bed, even has a TV with video games and a laptop set on the desk. I don't know how we made it work with 2 people in here. I guess otters do enjoy tight spaces. He hasn't taken down the decorations. There's a thin layer of salt crust and dust on them. Where's Kuya? There isn't really anywhere to hide in a place like this. I check the head and he isn't there. Looks like he kept it clean without my help. My ears twitch. It's that sound again. I focus on that sound. Otters don't have the best hearing, but I can almost pinpoint the location of the otter stone. Is he in the closet? I open it up and see him crouched down, facing away from me. The otter stone whistles again. Aw, poor Owen. Poor Owen. Kuya. Huh, what? Are you okay? Yeah, just... I don't know. He scratches the back of his head. Another incident, I guess. Maybe this was a bad idea. We can just go home. No, I have to do this. I just need... Nanami and Saru will be on the aft, so we can be alone on the bow. Just let me know when you're ready to see Saru. Is that okay? Yeah, I think so. Wait, do we have enough fishing rods for everyone? We don't, but it's fine. I do plenty enough fishing at work. Kuya tries to stand up, but his legs give out, catching himself on the floor again. Need help getting up? Yeah, thanks. I've been squatting too long. Legs feel tingly. Aw. Poor Opper. Poor Opper. Extend my hand out, helping Kuya back on his feet. You good, Kuya? Okay, Owen has returned. This is once again Owen's Otter Tale. I'm good. I'll try. I mean, I won't let my fears ruin this day. I give him a hug. He returns it. Aww. Aww. ... I take a deep breath. He's wearing life jacket. Ocean air is really calming me down. I never get tired of it. Ollie puts his hand on my shoulder, smiling. He hasn't left my side since we set sail. Marlowe is driving the boat a few miles off the coast. As embarrassing as it is, I'm the only one with a life vest on. Nanami and his hyena friend are in the back, just talking, I think. I don't want to look down there if I can help it for the time being. Just hearing a laugh made me run for the hills. I suck in the air one more time and try to focus on the trip. What kind of fish is out there? Tilapia, anchovy, mackerel, the usual fish you find at the store. Otters will eat anything with gills, though. Not feeling too adventurous with seafood. I've only started eating fish again since I got here. That's what the pizza is for, mostly for Nanami and Seru. They're not really fish eaters. Pepperoni is basic, but it's because everyone likes it. The boat soon drifts to a stop. The anchor on the side drops to the bottom of the ocean. Marlo pokes his head out of the bridge. Tandan ang lagar na ito, Ozzy? It's our paboritong fishing spot. Does that just mean favorite? I can't tell the difference between this spot in the ocean and the one miles ahead of me. But judging from Ollie's face, he knows where we are. He turned away from the bridge, pretending not to listen to him. I head to the tackle box and pick up Ollie's fishing rod. It's green and well worn. The bait is good for all the fish around here. Just pick whatever you think looks cool. Alright. I grab a pink jelly worm and start to fiddle around with the hook to get it attached. Curse my stiff fingers. I can't get it on right. Here, Kuya, like this. Ollie grabs the worm and stabs it through the hook with ease. You know what to do, right? Just throw it into the water and wait for a fish to bite, right? Last time I went fishing was in 3rd grade. Pretty much. Got it. Are you gonna do some fishing too? No, it's fine. I can just watch you. I'll keep you safe. No, I'm just a few years older than you, right? I should be saying that to you. Just keeping an eye out for my cousin is all. Seru is a good friend. Shy though, but you never know. Really hope my fear of hyenas isn't spreading. It wouldn't be right to ruin a friendship for my sake. Cognito hazard Owen. I step up to the railing and swing back the rod. Whoa, Nkaka! I look back. The rod is just a hair's length away from Owen's face. Oops, sorry. Did the author... Wait, guys. We gotta pause. We gotta pause. I look back. The rod is just a hair's length away from Owen's face. Did the author also forget? Did the author also forget their names for a second? Because sometimes, like whenever I first started reading Otter Tale, sometimes I would get their names like a little bit confused. But the author themselves got their names confused, so it's okay. Okay, moving on. Oops, sorry. Your posture is all wrong. Do it like this. Ollie holds onto my waist and arm, adjusting my body into the proper fishing form. Aww. Look at them. Look how pretty the ocean looks. He's holding his hands a bit low on my back. Don't slouch, Kuya. This is exercise. He presses his hand onto my chest, like he's almost petting it. My ears start to feel warm. There we go. I'll try throwing it again. I whip the rod back and throw the line into the ocean. Tama Kuya. He smiles. I unlock from that position and relax again. Now to wait for some fish to bite. Having fun, you two? Marlo pops out of the helm with his signature smirk. He was holding on to you for way too long. Ollie takes a step to get between us. It's like he was courting you. Heh. Start to feel hot after that. I look to Ollie. He's both blushing and angry. Don't you have any fishing to do? Ollie snaps back. Nah, I think I'm just gonna swim. He walks past us to the bow of the ship. Don't forget, this is my boat, Ozzy. My home, my rules. He then pulls down his pants, down to that jockstrap. He's gonna swim like that? He wiggles his butt at us invitingly. You're free to join me, Ozzy. Our favorite spot on the seafloor is still there, if you still remember. Ollie was baring his teeth at Marlo, but then he takes a deep breath and it turns into a smirk. Hey, you're on. I'm up for a little race. Wait, you can't leave Owen behind. You can't leave Owen behind. He has intense separation anxiety. His smile fades and he looks back at me. No, wait, I can't be leaving Kuya now. It's fine, Ollie, really. But what if Seru... Nanami will stop him. I think. This situation's so awkward. This is such an awkward situation. Ollie didn't look too convinced. Okay, just this once. Think you need this more than me. You lovebirds done flirting? Ollie scoffs and proceeds to step up beside Marlowe, taking a diving position. Not going to take off his pants too? Sa bilang ng tatlo? Smisi de lang. Ollie jumps right into the water, surprising even Marlowe. Heh. Marlowe jumps in after him. Glad they're at least trying to talk to each other again. Not sure how much talking you can do underwater, though. I see their tails whip in the water as they swim into the distance. Seems they are evenly matched. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. A few minutes pass. Nothing's biting so far, so I turn my head slightly to the aft. I can see the fox talking, but it seems the hyena is blocked by the walls, thankfully. Suddenly, I feel another tug in my hands. I start pulling the rod back and reeling it in. Oh yeah, I forgot he was fishing. It tries to pull away, but it's not very strong. It doesn't take long for me to reel it up. Splash! He's got a fish. A small fish. An anchovy, maybe? It's kind of slippery. Okay, Ollie's not here. What's the next step? I reach into my mind past my blocked out memories to the time I went fishing. Right. Need to get the hook out of its mouth. How do I do this? I sift through the tackle box for a pair of pliers. I take a seat as I grip the hook poking through the fish's lips. Some blood. Sorry. I apologize to the fish that we'll be eating later. Where are those fishermen when you need them? Ugh. A bit more struggling and I finally get the hook out. Blood's dripping out of its mouth. I toss the fish into the cooler with salt water. It's not moving. Hey, you caught one. Gah. It's a Nanami jump scare from behind. You caught anything back there? Nah, just shooting the shit with Saru. Did you know there's a new Beast Hunter game coming out soon? Beast Hunter? Oh, Monster Hunter. Beast Hunter World, right? I didn't bring a console with me that can play it. Oh, right. It's a GameStation 4 exclusive for a year. ... I hook up another gummy worm, copying Ollie's motions as best as I can. And then I throw the line into the sea again. ... Can I ask you something? Ask me anything. Why did you move to Otter Tale? I've seen mustelids and aquatics all around. But what about you? Because of... The fox takes a deep breath. But... Really? But of course. He jumps, rocking the boat a bit. Sarah actually lived here for a few years now. One day, he invited me to stay over for a vacation. Nanami leans on the railing as he continues his story. So one day, I was just laying on the beach, taking in the sun and sea, and suddenly I saw this otter guy walk onto the sand, wearing nothing but a jockstrap. Huh? I haven't seen anything like that outside of the secret beach. Although I do get plenty of shirtless joggers passing me by. He walked up to the bar, ordered a beer, drank it all in one gulp, and then he crushed that can between his ass cheeks. Does that really happen here? I was so gobsmacked and got so hard. I just had to get up and ask that guy out. Rimmed his ass under the pier then and there. After that, I decided I needed to move here. I'm saving up to get my boyfriend here now. So I got a place with Ollie and started working on that ramen cart. Although I spent most of my time in the bathhouse. They actually have memberships for frequent visitors. They call me the Devourer. Okay. So you moved here all the way from Eagle Land because you like butts? Huh. Okay, so Nanami, his name gives like Japanese vibes, but he's not like from a Japanese equivalent. He's from an America equivalent. I'm assuming he's from, like, an America equivalent because they called it Eagle Land, right? So that's interesting. So you moved all the way here from Eagle Land because you like butts? Yeah, that's why Saru is here too. You know, we met each other. You know we met by eating each other's ass. Okay. This might be the most Nanami's ever talked to me, and so animated with his hand movements. He really likes this topic. So after everything, we're like brothers in... I get it, Nanami. Right, sorry. Maybe a bit too much information. So he's not just here to scare me. No, he's a good guy. Really shy, though. He's worried he's gonna make you run off screaming again. Well, I can't escape this time. I can feel a tug in the rod. Ooh, wait, I think I got another fish. Pull hard on the rod and it seems to not even budge. It's a big one. Wait. I look over the edge and into the water. It's an otter? Ollie? Ollie's head pops out of the water, smiling at me. Hey, Kuya, having fun? I caught one fish. It's, doing okay in the cooler. Oh, that's fine. It's your first catch of the day. You'll warm up to it. Yeah, I think. Ollie swims over to the ladder on the side and climbs up to meet us. He's dripping with seawater. I think we forgot the towels. He shakes a bit of the water off, sprinkling Nanami and me. I pull the rod back and throw the line into the water again. Hey, where's Marlo? Ollie's face turns serious. Oh no. We went to a spot in the ocean and then I left. He's keeping it rather curt now. He'll be fine. He's in his element. Anyway. Okay. He jumps back to an assuring smile. Are you ready for the other thing? Are you ready for the otter thing? The other? Oh. The hyena. Maybe? You can't meet the hyena on a maybe, Kuya. I know. Give me a minute. Seems every time I see a hyena, it's always out of my control. I need to take the lead on this. That's the hardest part, isn't it? Or I'll never face Andrew at this rate. I miss him. My hands are trembling at the thought, but I need to do this. Or is it because I hooked another fish? The rod is pulling against me. I struggle to reel the fish in. Ooh, that must be a whopper. I'll need some help with this. Ollie hugs my waist from behind, keeping me from getting pulled into the ocean. Huag kalimutang humila against the fish. What? I keep reeling and tugging against the fish until... Splash! Dot. Huh? What fish is this? It looks like an anchovy, but it's bigger. A mackerel? Salmon? I don't know why I keep saying salmon. It's not called a salmon, it's called a salmon. But in my head, I just keep saying how it's, like, spelled. Oh, that's a herring. Those are pretty common here, too. I think I've seen those in cans. They're probably common around here, but that one is pretty big. Reading good tonight, Kuya. Yeah, I guess. Oh, can you show me how to unhook the fish, Ollie? Sure. Ollie grasps the pliers and grabs the fish this time. Watch how he moves the pliers so I can do the same. He does it in one swift motion and the hook comes out with minimal blood. Probably does this every day. I'm used to drawing with these hands, but they're gonna feel stiff again after something like this. He tosses the fish into the cooler, still swimming around, unlike that anchovy. That was really cute. Huh? Just Ollie holding you back so you don't fall in the water. Then you were listening to him so intently about the fish. Like a father-son bonding thing. Or maybe even something like how hard he was pulling your waist back against his crotch. Haha. Okay. I turn red under my fur. Is Ollie doing the same? He's shooting a look at Nanami. I think I'll say hi to that hyena first. I need to take the lead this time. Just have to do it at my own pace. What is Sarah doing now? Mostly on his phone looking up butt pics. A hyena after my own heart. Were they even planning on doing fishing at all? Can you, like, introduce me to him? Sure thing, Otter. You mean Kuya, right? Oh, right. We usually only have one otter in our group. Which is really weird for an island full of them. I set the fishing rod down and take another deep breath. I'm still shaking. Pull out the otter stone and blow into it. Ollie's ears twitch, but Nanami doesn't hear anything. He is confirmed a non-otter. Nanami is not an otter. I feel slightly better, though. We start walking to the aft. My cousin and his pet-obsessed roommate have my back. I can do this. Right. I walk as casually as I can. It's a lot harder to do when you have to actively think about it, so I don't run back into the closet. I don't really want to go back in there. At the aft, I don't see anyone fishing. Someone's laying on the bench, though. The hyena. In a hoodie and pants in this hot weather, so I can only really see his muzzle and hair. Even with such little showing him to be a hyena, my steps are a bit woozy. Seru. Oh, he looks so cute. On his phone, like Nanami said. It's all butts. One eye darts at me. I freeze. Kumusta? I can't respond. My heart's on fire. I'm already sweating. I feel like I'm drowning again. I need to run. A hand is on my shoulder. It's Ollie assuring me. Hey, I'm Owen. I slowly extend my trembling hand out to him. Seru stands up and his hand approaches mine. I step back. The fox behind me nudges me forward. I push my hand to take his. Aww, he's so cute. He's so cute. His hand is surprisingly gentle. I let out a big sigh. I've been holding my breath this whole time. Nice to see you. Oh yeah, sorry I scared you that day in the mall. It's really terrifying, yeah, but I'm trying to get better. You can let go of my hand now. Oh yeah, heh. Let the hyena's hand go, and we're all just standing here awkwardly. You want to take a seat? Okay. I take a seat on the bench with Seru. Ollie and Nanami follow suit on the opposite side. They haven't said anything. I think they're just making sure I don't jump into the ocean. ... So, fishing. Good stuff, yeah? Yeah, it's peaceful. Followed by a lot of tugging. I don't know how to fish. Wait, why did he even agree to this if he can't? What did you catch? A tuna? No, just an anchovy and herring so far. Bouquet. What is bouquet? I don't understand what bouquet is. ... Why does he keep going bouquet? You don't like hyenas? No, I mean, yes, I don't dislike, I just got a thing. A phobia. I'm strumming my words like a first grader talking to him. Oh. I rub my face, trying to wipe the sweat off. It's not you specifically, alright? It's just a long story. There was a pack of hyenas from a few years ago. Scared the fish oil out of me. Big glass, sharp teeth, a really bad night. Ever since then, hyenas make my fur stand up. Fair, I'd be scared too. You would? If a group of big otters chased, snapping teeth, laughing at me, yeah, I'd probably develop an anxiety. But your reactions feel a bit more than that. I mull it over, staring at the desk. It was more than that. Something really, really bad happened. Rub my hands. The hyena notices. Oh, that makes more sense. My heart starts calming down. Is this actually working? I don't bite, you know. That's supposed to be reassuring? Maybe. Except for pizza. Where is that anyway? Hey, you're hungry? I'll go grab it. The pepperoni, right? Nanami heads into the cabin, looking back at me for a moment with a thumbs up. Alright, fair. I'll try to chill. No sudden laughs. Nanami comes back with the pizza and sets it on the bench to open it up. Ooh. Nanami doesn't waste time to grab a slice. Saru quickly follows. I prefer more meat on my pizza, but this is okay. Seems as though I was the only one who actually wanted the fish. Not even Ollie or Marlo looked very interested. Was this all for my sake? I don't really want this much attention on me, but maybe. This is all I needed. I grab a slice and join in. Ollie grabs one too. They're partying. After a box and a half of pizza, Ollie and I managed to convince Nanami and Saru to try fishing too. I'm still a bit wary. There's a fox between us, but I'm a lot closer to a hyena than I've ever been in a long while. We're all lined up on the boat, rods in hand. Not that kind of rod. The cooler's full of fish now. We released some of them back, since those two don't eat fish, and we can't eat all of them either. It's getting late, though. We haven't seen our captain in a while. Yeah, what happened to Marlo? Hey, has anyone seen Marlo? We should be getting back soon. He's a sea otter. He can spend his entire life floating out there if he wants to. Yeah, but it's still his boat. Do you have his keys? ... He keeps them in the helm. He knows how to swim home. Are we just gonna abandon Marlo? Thought they worked something out. Guys, you can never work something out. I don't know, you might be able to work something out. Okay, you can try working something out, but like if something like horrifically bad happens, you're not allowed to complain about it, okay? I thought they worked something out, but he's barely hiding his disdain between them. Clink. Huh? Something fell onto the deck. An oyster? Then another. Everyone looks over the railing. It's Marlo with an armful of bivalves. Oi, gotten talaba here. Help me out. We head to the ladder and pass the mollusks onto the table, followed by a sea otter. So that's what you've been doing all day. Hey, do any of these have pearls in them? Maybe, but you have to eat them if you do open them. That's the rules around here. Nanami and Saru take a step back. The idea of having to eat these things turned them off immediately. You're gonna eat that? Guess the hyena isn't wrong. Fish is one thing, but this is an invertebrate. The last time I had anything like that was a clam pasta I had at an expensive restaurant with my family. The pasta was good, but the clams were so hard to get into for so little meat. Huh. But still, my outer instincts are telling me to try one of them. How do you open these? Hold on, I'll grab a knife. Marlo heads inside the cabin, and quickly comes out with a knife. Go ahead and pick one, Owen. Test your luck. But I gotta eat it right after, right? Is that really a rule? No, but you don't just kill a living animal just for the pearls. Right. I can eat it if you think you can't, Kuya. I'm looking through the pile of oysters. The top one looks like it's bulging, but does that mean that's a pearl inside of it? I guess I'll just grab anything. Huh. I don't know. Guys, what do we pick? This is a very important pivotal decision. Right. This is a very important pivotal decision. We're choosing the bottom one. I'll just grab anything. Grab an oyster from the bottom of the pile and hand it over to Marlo. He grips it tightly in his hand. What you gotta do is take this knife and aim it at the seam. He waves the knife around as he talks. My heart starts racing. Then you slowly but firmly wiggle the blade in. This doesn't feel right. The knife is way too close to his webbing. Then you slide the knife around. Wait. What? Isn't this a little unsafe? But if your hand slips, you might stab your fingers. Speaking from experience. He's right, Marlo. Even I don't want you getting hurt because of a party trick. Ollie heads inside and quickly comes back with a small towel. We're gonna do this properly. Psh, okay, Ozzy. Why don't you do it? You know this better than me. Marlo hands the oyster over to Ollie and he wraps it in the towel. He sets it down firmly on the table and follows the motions Marlo did. ... The oyster opens up. And there's nothing. Just weird white meat in the shell. Aw. Guys, we didn't get the pearl ending. Right. We didn't get the pearl ending, guys. Right. At the end of Otter Tale, in the final moment of Otter Tale, there's either a really good ending or a really bad ending, and it all depends on whether or not you got the pearl or not. I guess we didn't get the pearl, so we're gonna get the bad ending. I'm just kidding, I don't know if that's true. Right. Aw, that's a shame. But you gotta eat it now, Owen. I stared down the shellfish. It's kind of gross looking. This is a bit much, even for me. Maybe if we cooked it? Ollie butts in. It doesn't have to do that, Marlo. I'll eat it. Ollie grabs the oyster and slurps it up in one go. ... Is it good? Yeah. Maybe another one of these has a pearl. That's enough games, Marlo. Fine, whatever, Ozzy. They have a bunch of these in the Otter Festival, like a lottery. Do you have to eat those two after? Well, yeah. Yeah, and rules. Even if you don't get a pearl, someone has to eat it. What are your plans for it anyway? It's next week. I forgot there was an Otter Festival. Was this mentioned? There's always some, like, MacGuffin festival in these, like, visual novels, right? Every furry visual novel has, like, some festival or, like, special event that's coming up soon. Wait, next week? Why didn't Ollie tell me about that sooner? Then again, the decorations being hung up around the town during my rounds was probably a big sign of it. I managed to save enough money for my boyfriend to come visit for the week. It's still a long way to go. I met this cool dude who wants to see it for the first time. Me? No, a wolf. He's Latino. Oh. What a specific interest that's been created. So that just leaves Ollie and Marlo. I doubt they're willing to do another group thing like this. I can't tell if they got along today or not. Ollie really did help me out today. But he looks like he could tear Marlo to shreds if he got ticked off enough right now. What happens at the festival? Is there like a giant tick statue they parade around? Marlo chuckles. They don't have that. I wish they did though. I know that's like a festival in Japan or something. It's basically like any other festival. Lumpia, pancit, inihao, bibinka. I know some of those words. Shopping, games. I got a toy hyena from an archery game last year. Huh? Sounds pretty wholesome. Here I was thinking it was going to be more horny. Now that's late at night. Otters all around start taking off their clothes and head into the deep jungle and beach. You can hear the squeaking all night. Is that part of the festival? It's not Kuya, but you really can't stop anyone from doing it. Can't deny that that does sound hot. I should go with Ollie. He really wanted me to go with him. You should cheer him up. He's not looking that happy today. I think I'm gonna have to look it up when we get back. Bet you have a bunch of pics to share, Ollie? A few. We should get going now, though. How about you two? Did you want to try the oysters? I'm good, thanks. Yeah, me too. Marlo? We can split it in half. Right, thanks. I'll have to try one of these sometime, maybe from a can. Look to Ollie, but he's already walked up to the bow. I chase after him, even though this boat isn't very big. He's just staring at the sunset. Hey, Ollie. Kuya? Mind if I join you? He smiles. Not at all. Aww. It's nice seeing Owen happy. I'm glad he like didn't freak out too much or anything. It seems like he's maybe a little bit more comfortable. I walk up to the railing and stand next to him. Can I ask what you two did in the ocean? We just swam to our favorite spot. No fish or boats around. It's pretty peaceful. Then Marlo got a little too close to me. And I missed the feeling. So you two just did it right under... ... Right, I see. Is Marlo just trying to get into both our pants now? After that, he went right back to his asshole behavior. I remembered why I left and just went back to the boat after. Ollie sighs. Look, I'll be fine, Kuya. What about you? Are you okay with hyenas now? I don't know. I don't think he could get over his phobia that fast. But maybe he's doing a little bit better. He really doesn't look fine. It's a huge step, to be honest, yeah. I think I'm a lot better now. Maybe we can do more stuff with him. Not on the boat, though. I'm glad. Maybe you can see your boyfriend again? Boyfriend? Oh, right, Andrew. Haven't texted him in a while. Then again, he hasn't said much of anything to me either these past weeks. I wonder what's up. Surely nothing. Surely nothing's up. I'm not sure if he's still my boyfriend anymore. Otters have got to stop doing this. Otters have got to stop doing this. I'm not sure what any of this is right now. I'm glad I'm here with you, Ollie. I don't know what I would do if I was just in Lakeland. You're welcome, Kuya. I put my hand on his shoulder in return. We turned to the helm. Marlo is laughing inside. Heh. Huh. Aww. That's sweet. To be continued. Well, that's the last bit of Otter Tale until the next update. I think the next update of Otter Tale is like, I think it's like the final update. At least for like this installment of Otter Tale. Right, this is like Otter Tale Part 1, I think. So like, I don't think the last update is like the end of like the entirety of Otter Tale, but it's like the end of Otter Tale Part 1. So like the next part of Otter Tale, whenever that's made, it'll be like Otter Tale Shippuden or something, you know? Yeah, but it's interesting. It's interesting having the story like coming to a close soon. I guess it makes sense though, because like the biggest mystery of Otter Tale that we were looking forward to was like what happened with Owen, but now we know, you know. So there's not really any like mysteries anymore, right? We just have to see where Owen goes from here, right? We have to see where Owen goes from here. Will he fully get over his fear of hyenas? Will he be able to reconnect with Andrew and whatnot, right? Or maybe just like the Otter Tale, right? Maybe just like the Otter Tale now, and he'll just stay here. I don't know. It's interesting. To be continued. Okay, it doesn't like beat you out to the title screen. Well, thank you guys. Thanks for joining in for this episode of Otter Tale. And like I said, I should be back to like regular uploads again. Like the holidays are still going on for like a little bit more, so I might be like a little busy still. But yeah, we're back to reading the stuff and stuff. We're back to reading the stuff and stuff. Anyway, I don't know if I'm uploading this on Thursday. I might be uploading this on Tuesday, but if I'm uploading this on Tuesday, I'm not sure if I'm going to upload another Otter Tale on Thursday. But I definitely wanted to like post Otter Tale because I was supposed to post Otter Tale like 2 weeks ago, you know, but I had gotten busy. So that's why I made sure that the first video I did when I got back is Otter Tale. Yeah, but we'll see how Otter Tale ends, I guess, right? Again, I don't think it's like the ending, but it's like an ending, right? Anyway, bye guys.